I'm actually waiting for my wife to get here, and then I'll say a few words. But first and foremost, thank you for coming on out. I greatly appreciate everything you have done. Oh, and I do want to recognize, currently we have my colleague who was just elected, Sasha Moreno. So she's some other judge that we served as well. But I have to also recognize one of my other colleagues that got elected as well, and he just got sworn in, is Michael Orozco. He's constable out of Precinct 5. Okay, so we're it's food over there. All right, so go ahead and start eating that. I mean, because it's not going to eat itself. And once my wife get here, we'll kind of go ahead and pick it on up. So I want to do a few more introductions, okay? And if anybody, if you haven't already, I know most have already done. If you want to donate, let me know. I have some information you go ahead and fill on out. And I think that's really about it. But let's go ahead and eat, be merry, and let's fellowship, okay? All right. So we can kind of get going. First, I want to say thank each and every one of you. There's a lot of people that are not here that have been on the campaign, and you know they've contributed in the way that they have. But I just want to go ahead and say I appreciate everybody who actually is here from taking their time out to come here, because you could be anywhere in the city of Dallas, but you came here with me tonight. So this is actually a celebration because, of course, you know, I have won my election really back in March of 2018, and I want to first and foremost let you guys know that I would not be standing here, all right, if it was not for my wife right there, Literally, people ask why I run for this position, why, you know, I understand it, but elections and everything was going on, and me and my wife was sitting there, and we were talking, and all of a sudden this seat came available, and I actually had my eyes on this seat years back. And if I know, I used to serve as the mayor pro tem for the city of Glen Heights on council, so, you know, we know the process. So actually, I was talking to her one day, and Brandon B, and we was sitting around, and we talked about it because these seats was coming up, and I said, well, babe, I really said, what you think about this position? And she said, go ahead and run, and I support you. And so when she did that, they gave the green light to go. And so from there, like literally, we had 2 weeks. Was it 2 weeks? 2 weeks to get signatures. You know, because you got to go through the judicial process, the petition process, type of stuff. Get 2 weeks, and we pulled it off and got those signatures, and then was able to file and everything like that. Now, I'm gonna let you know, when you run for these public offices, you will get scrutinized, attacked, and all that type of good stuff. It just comes with it. You know, I'm used to that. But from there, we had literally little resources to work on. All right. Most people run and have these big campaigns and all these races, and they're running $40,000 and $30,000 type of stuff. We didn't have it. We worked with what we had, and we worked hard. Literally, and I remember this. I went to a party because I went to some event, I think it was the Dallas Stonehall Democrats or whatever it was. And I was talking to this Hispanic guy, and he was telling me, hey, you know, for you to win, you got there, you need to go ahead and knock on about 50 doors a day. And like, all right, and I was listening to it. And so, anyway, as everything kind of progressed, I literally was knocking on doors every day. Anytime that I get off from my job, I knock on doors. And then what happened is one day I wound up going to an endorsement meeting. People don't understand. We go, the candidates, we go through different endorsement meetings so you can get an endorsement to help you, sometimes get some help, some funding, and things like that. So, of course, I went to all of them, but they endorsed my candidate. But, you know, I'm not worried about that. But one of those meetings that kind of stuck because one of the interview was like, hey, he said, how are you going to do the campaign for limited funds? And I'm like, well, I'm going to knock on about 50 doors. Or, you know, I mean, I got well told. And so, and he looked at me and he was like, well, that's impossible. But let me go ahead and tell you, though. I didn't knock on just 50 doors. I knocked on about 80 to 100 doors a day. Okay? So I'm a living witness. It doesn't matter what people say you can and can't do. I can make it happen. I literally knocked on about 100 doors, knocked on about 4,000 doors between the city of DeSoto, the city of Cedar Hill, some of Duncanville, some of Grand Prairie, even my opponent's territory. I went on his street, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like that. I will knock on your door. But, you know, literally I knocked on so many doors and I heard so many stories about things going on. And I also want to recognize a lot of people who actually helped on the campaign, because not only did you run with the campaign, and so Ms. Moreno, which is my other colleague who just won, but we'll talk about her in a second. You know that it takes a lot of resources, a lot of people, because not only you have early voting to go. You know, it's about 2 weeks, right? So you got to have people and bodies up there at these different locations. I mean, we're working with a bare minimum, like 3 people here and there. But I do want to acknowledge my mom right here, Ms. Betty Jones. That's my mom right there. She was at the polls with my signs and putting them people's face and said, "Oh, nicely though."
I've never done that before.
So Mama was out there working. When it was cold, Mama was working. All right. My niece, right there. Her name is Lisa. You know, I ain't gonna tell you the thing I call her name is Lisa. She literally was working the polls. I mean, doing her thing. And I have some people right here in front of me. Ain't Tony, right here. She came out. Rory. Toya. I mean, who else over here doesn't post? But the thing is that we had a lot of people when I saw these candidates. I'm going to keep it brief because I know I'm talking a long time. But a lot of candidates was paying people to do things at the polls. And guess what? They was wasting their money because these people were sitting down. They wouldn't really push them. I'm going to tell you, my family and people who supported me, they was out there and they was pushing them cards. People had nice cards and stuff. I'm going to tell you, we made copies. You see me, we made copies and we made that stuff work. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up because I really, really appreciate you guys. And I'm going to just say a few things. Right now we say, why'd you run? If anybody know me, I'm more of a guy to kind of get out there and get it. If I see things is wrong or broken, I like to fix it and make things better. I got a background in government with the city of Dallas, 10 years. Background in real estate, about 10 years, where I went from company, got my own company. Background in mediation, several different degrees and things. I'm not even gonna name that stuff off, but the fact of the matter is I invested into myself. And then when you invest in yourself, people realize that and they look at that and then it helps them out as well. I just want to recognize a few more people. My man Austin Kelly, City of Dallas native. Yeah, City of Glen Heights as well, Commissioner. My man right here, C.W. Whitaker, you know, C.W. right here, you see it? That's my man right there. He's the Dallas County Dallas County Schools District. He was a trustee over there as well. Allison Ray Lawson, colleague, who worked in Dallas as well. Literally, you know, when she was interning and stuff, no, you weren't interning, you was working on, that's my homie. High five. But, and actually, you know, in our promotion, she actually was one of the ones that owned, not owned, but you won a minority 7-Eleven. She has a 7-Eleven, y'all.
What?
Come on, this is 7-Eleven. I don't just recognize, this is my deal, but I like to recognize people, okay? And it's a blessing to be around people. All right, I also want to recognize Miss Stephanie Bacon. Everybody knows she's my new chief of staff who's going to be working at the porch as well. All right? That's going to be my right hand right there to kind of help get things in line as we working things off. All right. My cousin Tim back there, wave, white portion. I do want to recognize my colleagues. I know for sure Sasha Moran, she just won her election. She was campaigning about 16 months. Stand up, Sasha. I do want to recognize also Michael Orozco. I'm going to get it right, brother. Constable. 365. I cannot forget my other colleague who was a veteran in this game, Judge Jones, right there. I see you, brother. And he came out like literally. I want to say this is commitment. I called Judge Jones about an hour ago, right? Yeah. About an hour ago. Because I had called and I was trying to reach him, couldn't get in touch with him. And I called him. He said, hey, I got somewhere to go. And he came up here. That's commitment, you guys. Judge Jones been over there probably about 20 years? 25 years? 24 years. He's at the Justice Peace, one of my colleagues as well. He's been there for a while. So, you know, it speaks volumes when he comes out here on such short notice, especially on a Friday when, again, you could be anywhere else, but you came here with me. All right? I can't really see out there. My eyes getting bad. Ethan Hamilton, he's a colleague of mine I just met. He's a good colleague of mine on the real estate side. This is a guy I've known right here, right behind him. His name is Jawan. Went to high school together. That's 15, 20 years of, you know, friendship. My sister Keith's back there. Say, hey, Keith. And my sister Yolanda. We call her Yolanda. But anyway, I'm done really speaking. I really appreciate you guys. Please know that this campaign, that we work very hard. We work on limited funds. So if you have not donated, and if you are able to, go ahead and, you know, see me over at the table. I'll get donations from you. I really appreciate it. Because most people raise thousands of dollars, we pay thousands of dollars. And so we want to reduce our debt. All right. But anyway, we appreciate you. Again, thank you so much to my lovely wife, Brandy Jones. I have to keep saying over and over without her. And my kids wasn't here, but you know, of course, you know they can't be here with this type of setup. But they work very hard. I want to make sure I recognize that. My boys was knocking on doors left and right. We're going down the street. I had them going down that way. You were going down that way. I hop out and I go down that way. And my kids was a very, very instrumental part on Saturdays. My kids was a very instrumental part. And and I'm gonna share this too. I have my youngest son named Brandon. He goes and he has his own speech down when he goes down here to the door. Could you please vote for my dad? He's Mike Jones for Justice of the Peace. Say it. And people take their call, they listen, and guess what? They voted. All right? So with that being said, thank you so much for coming on out. I am done talking. Now, if you're hungry or some food there, if it is not, let me know and we can refill it up. I want you guys to enjoy this celebration, this Victory Happy Hour. And please, thank you so much. And also thank the DJ as he's Big Out Production. You know? He's going to turn it up a little bit more in a second to kind of, you know, if you want to do electric slide, whatever you want to do, it's on your own business, all right? You know, but he's going to turn just a little bit more, you know, but we want to fellowship and keep things going. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yeah, that's it.
Attention, Bpen TV fans. The following is scam warnings for you, family, and friends. Please take note. Have you received a call from an 800 number saying that they are from the Internal Revenue Service and that they need to talk to you, or you're going to jail if you don't pay your past due, overdue taxes from 2015, 2016? Well, there was a company in India that has scammed U.S. citizens out of $300 million in 4 years. Now, trust me, the Internal Revenue will never call you and ask for a payment tomorrow, or they'll send the cops to pick you up. That's number one. So they tell you your taxes are past due, and if you don't pay them, we're going to get you. So here's the thing to do. If you know it's a scam call, just hang up. If you start talking to them, don't give them any personal information, no credit card information, no address, no cell number, which a lot of them will come on your cell, and they will sound like a foreigner. As a matter of fact, I'm going to let you hear a little bit how they sound.
Help you, and I can give you one last chance. I can call the officer who is already on the way to get you arrested. I can stop them wherever they are.
Well, that would be nice. I certainly don't want to go to jail.
Okay, in order to do that, sir, if you say in this monitored and recorded phone line that you are having this kind of fun, to pay right away to the IRS in Washington, D.C., and I will let you know how to make this payment to be done.
Well, you're telling me I have to mail it in?
Yes, sir. Do you think you have this kind of fun? Do you have this $5,450
And 34 cents? Yeah, I've got that.
Sorry?
Yes, I have that.
Well, you see how they sound, and they so efficient. They give you their name, their badge number, but they are out of this country trying to make a dime. In fact, it was about 1,500 people that they busted in India behind this same scam. Another scam that I want to talk to you about is credit score. You get a number. It can be a number with your same area code, almost like your telephone number. And they say, hi, we like to let you know that you can improve your credit. Hit 1 to be removed, or hit 2 to speak to an agent. And guess what? They try to get your credit card information and go buy a lot of stuff on your credit card. And it's just terrible. The FCC needs to do something. Now, if you get a call, you can report it to the Federal Trade Commission. And they will take it. Because these people, I tell you, this has been going on for like 4 years. So do whatever you have to do, but be careful with your money. And remember, you can report it to the Federal Trade Commission. Bpen TV, trying to take care of our family. Now, if you've been scammed or attempted to be scammed, call us at 972-646-0740. Tell us about your scam, and we'll play it to help somebody else too. Bpen TV, changing the face of television.